Well, good morning, everybody. It is just after 8 o'clock Saturday morning. Not quite as early as I wanted to be going, but that's okay. It's pretty wet out here, so get the sun time to come out and start drying the grass up a little bit. Had a pretty heavy rain shower come through yesterday evening, so let it dry out. Grass usually cuts better when it's a little wet, but it also clumps a little worse, so take your pick. So I got the quick track up for sale. Some of y'all already know that because y'all are friends on Facebook also. So had a couple of tire kicking low ballers already messaged me one or two of them, and but it's okay. Which I noted that the mower does get used, so the hours would be going up. I used it yesterday on the triplets, as I'll start calling them, the little three small properties in that one neighborhood that I do right there together. It did a good job. Got quite a bit of grass to cut today. My father-in-law gonna try to come help me a little later on. So he called me a little while ago and said that once I got through with a certain property down here to touch base with him, see where he was at. And so got like I said, quite a bit of grass to get cut today. It's only 5 properties. But given rain we've gotten recently, as many of y'all should know by now, or probably already know, that basically most all of my properties are bi-weeklies. A few of them have been ever since I started. I've got a few that I started with still. So, and this time of the year when the bahia is growing, it's fun to keep up with it on a bi-weekly, especially if you get a decent amount of rain. So going to the one small open lot that y'all seen before, I may try to get some footage there. And then the second one is the office facility, whatever call it, shop facility, where the gentleman does like the metal fab work and stuff like that. Y'all seen it some a couple times. So that is back there. Sorry, as a gentleman that goes to my church, somebody's back there cutting his grass. When you know, he's throwing the grass out. Some of the grass got thrown out in the road. So, not a good thing, y'all. Do my best to avoid doing that. It may be a little bit of an extra pass or so on the yard to keep from doing it that way, but do my best to keep from throwing any grass out in the road, especially this time of the day. But I got those 2 properties. Back to what I was going over my property. Then I've got the what I call a 3/4 or partial cut at the church, where I don't cut that big open area in the back, just kind of clean up around the structure, the buildings. And then I've got the one property that has it's got the pool in the back, or the old pool in the back, and some of the barn buildings and stuff. It may be just before and after on that one. We'll see. And then I've got the big property that's on the pond with the pool in the back. And the grass is always so thick where I have the long driveway, and then the road areas out front. Boy, that sun is like a strobe light going through them trees. So that's the properties that I got, and those are about, let's see, that's 1.5 to 2, call it 1.5. So that's 2. So that's 4.5, and then 7 to 7.5 after that one, and then another. It's gonna be close to 10 acres, 9 to 10 acres today. No doubt there'll be double cutting and stuff going on. So, based on how much of that I do, I guess it could account for 15 plus acres. But yep, that's what I got going on today. So I want to thank you for taking the time to watch, and if you haven't had the opportunity to do so yet, hit that subscribe button down at the bottom, and the video's over, leave me a comment, thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And checking my shoulder, got a little heel here. I want to make sure that nobody's going to run up on the trailer with the lawnmowers when I pull out. I don't want to have to tow too much. But so that's what's going on today. Don't know how much footage I'll get all together. The first 2 properties, I'll try to get some footage there, I know for sure. Just kind of depending on how things are going. Maybe it's be some before and afters on the majority of them, but I'll try to get a little bit of footage for y'all, and some real time, maybe some time lapse, and see how it goes. So, y'all stick around. One quick thing before I get to the property. You see I got my equipment defender rack, which I love. 3-tier trimmer rack. But I've had problem with this one motor mount, and you see where it's at, and you see where it came from. Now I can loosen these all up, slide it up to where it's supporting the motor, and tighten these down basically as tight as I can get them with the Allen wrench, snugging them down, and it'll stay in place, and after a few days it just kind of shakes itself down. It is the only one that does it. I've actually even taken all of this loose and flipped this rod over, because I think this was in this area previously, so I figured, well, maybe it had abnormal wear on this bar here, but it's still doing it. So my only conclusion is that this block here is worn abnormally and just doesn't matter. What I did think about doing is taking this loose and actually flipping this block over and seeing if that helps. So if y'all have any other thoughts on that or ideas, let me know. Only thing I guess you could say is kind of an issue with it, but love the equipment defender rack, and this is what they're gonna get into. It's not as bad, I don't think, as the last time, but it still ain't short. I'm gonna start off with the Z on this property, and like I say, it's still a little hairy out here, so, and you can see the dew all over the ground. So try to get into it, maybe get some real time, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. Alright, so y'all have seen this section before, so I'm probably just going to throw it on time lapse and get y'all some footage. So try to get a little bit of mowing footage in here and not just be only me talking in the whole video. So here we go. Well, there you have it. Got this section finished. Little time lapse. Z-Track knocking it out. Cutting on about 2.5. And may get some, I don't know, maybe some real time back here, but I don't know. Or possibly in that front corner over there. So stay tuned. Alright, so y'all seen this part earlier where I got the time lapse. I got everything trimmed all the way around the back in here and this part. I was going to do some real time here, but had a call come in, so I was kind of talking on the phone while I was mowing. So I just didn't get to set the camera up and get this, but there it is, it's finished. And moving on to the next one. Alright y'all, it's the second job, and you can see, still got a beautiful blue skies out. It's I don't know, upper 70s right now, something like that, maybe right around 80. So nice breeze blowing. So great day to be out cutting grass. I'm gonna get the camera turned around here real quick on the second one. Probably just do I don't know, I may get a little bit of real time, but it may just be a before and after. But I'm gonna go ahead and kind of show you what it looks like, and then I'll at least show you what it looks like when I'm done if I don't get anything live action while I'm working on it. So, as you can see, some bahia, a few things to mow around, but some of the stuff has been here for a little while, so just kind of mow up as close as I can to it. I don't weed eat or trim around any of this stuff, mainly just the fence here. See, all the way over to the wood line, you can see that. You can kind of see good bahia, and around the office building here, and right in front and kind of around the propane tank area in this, from the front of that shop out. They usually bush hog the rest of it. So that's the second one. Get to it. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. Woo, excuse me. Cut on 2.5, and then what I did was raise the deck up about 3/4 of an inch to go back over it, just to spread the clippings out. Z's taking this stuff down basically in one pass, y'all. A few little sprigs here or there, but it's cutting a little better with it being wet. But you can see them. Some stripes in there. So I'm gonna clean up the rest of this a little bit over here, and then I got to mow that. And once I do that, I'll be moving on to the next one. So hopefully my camera works decent. Hope y'all enjoy it. Stick around. It's just not been my season, y'all. Well, hello once again. I'm back. Did not get any footage on the last two properties, so did the 3/4 cut at the church, and then one other big property. So I got one more property to go. But as I stated at the beginning of the video, it's not been my season really. Which y'all know most of the mower issues and things that's going on. So today I get done at the second property. I leave and I get to the third property, and I cannot find the key set to my mower. I have a little keychain that has a key to the trimmer rack and a key to the mower on it, which I have a spare set, and it's not in my cup holder where I normally throw it to check my pockets. It's not in either one of the mowers themselves. So apparently somehow in my rush to get this stuff accomplished, I laid it on the spare tire bracket on the trailer, which is right at the front part of the trimmer rack, so that I could lock the rack. And after I got the finished blowing off the property, and apparently I drove off with it on the trailer and I could not find it. So went back down to the property, you know, and looked around in the area where I was parked at and where I started to leave from. And then I actually walked down the roadside a little ways to see if it just happened to tumble off on the road there. Couldn't find it, so I'm using my spare set. Don't know if they can produce or make me a key for the trimmer rack. I do have one, but now I do not have a spare for it. So I don't know if Equipment Defender can send you a spare key. I don't know how universal they are or how that works. I don't know if they had to send you a new lock or how that works. But anyway, so I lost a mower key and one of my rack keys. So then I had to stop at the gas station to get gas. So I filled up my gas cans, filled up the Z-Track, and filled up the mixed gas can. And before I filled it up, I went to the truck to get my mix oil out of the truck, and I don't have a thing of mix oil in the truck. So I called my father-in-law. He had to run back to his house, but he was coming over to help me with this last property also. And I just asked him to bring me a thing of mix oil for when I got here. So then I left that pump and pulled around to the opposite end of the gas station pumps to actually gas up my truck, because I was a little less than a quarter of a tank. So I figured to go ahead and fill it up. It's usually when I try to fill it up. So I start pumping my gas, and there's somebody on the pump next to me. Their pump clicks off when they finish. Well, when it clicks off, my pump clicks off, and then it would not pump gas anymore. Trying to restart it, at least with the nozzle anyway. So I went inside and told the people inside what it did, and they said, well, move to this other pump over here and see if it works. Well, when I went to pull around to that pump, somebody pulled up into the gas station and pulled up to that pump. So and I was going to use that one because it wouldn't make me block the path between the pumps and the store. I've been parked in the opposite direction. So that is what's been going on. So I'm right here at the last property, and gonna try to get started, see if I get some footage, so y'all stick around. Woo! Okay, y'all, well, gonna be closing this one out. Did not get any footage on this last one, just trying to get it knocked out so we wasn't here till dark. It worked out, just finished it up, turned out good. Customer actually, I think, went out for a bite to eat a little while ago, but they stopped. I was out trimming by the road, and waiting on a car to come by. They went on ahead and paid me for the service, so got that part taken care of. Man, it's been a long day. I think I need to hire part-time when he ain't helping Mr. Gerald. I need to get Z-Man to come up here, and yep, I know, I just pulled out the driveway. Mr. Gerald's gonna get me for that one. But Bill's probably gonna say something about it too. But shout out to those guys, Wild Bill's Lawn Care and Clean and Green, Mr. Gerald. So been an eventful day, y'all, but that one turned out good. My father-in-law helped me out with it, so big thanks to him. He actually helped me out with 3 properties today out of the 5. So we got all 5 of them done. So on schedule for today, I've got one from day before yesterday, just pushed it off a little bit. It's not one of my faster growing properties, so I stayed on schedule with everything but that one. I'm going to push it to Monday, because I don't currently have anything scheduled for Monday, so I'm just going to move it to Monday. And just that one, I'll go get it knocked out, and then I'll be back on schedule, barring any major weather holdups or Lord forbid equipment issues. Yeah, I'm debating a little bit with myself on the stander. I did use it some more today, but it is, you know, y'all know the whole story. I'm not gonna get into all that. So, but I have not taken it down. It's still for sale. Just going back and forth on a couple of things with it, and I may very well, if I get a good offer on it, I may end up selling it. That's kind of my intentions. And I'll probably just tinker with it a few things, nothing major, just to try to get it running like I would like it to be running. It's doing a job, and I had to get some blades for it. The ones I've been sharpening for the past little while is getting to the point where they are not sharpenable anymore. So I had to either order me some or purchase a set and order me some more for down the road. and just see how that goes with it. So Z-Track's killing it right now, doing a great job. The new deck's working out perfect. I've also got to get some blades for it, so which the Z, like I said, I put that new belt on it as well, and it's getting it done. It's dead on, I think, maybe an hour and a half shy, something like that, of a full 1,500 hours. So it's fixing to trip 1,500, and then I'll be doing my 100-hour service on it, which will be oil change, spark plugs, fuel filter, and air filters. I'll probably do them both this time. Normally I just do the outer filter because the inner one doesn't get near as dirty, but every couple hundred hours I'll change the inner one. I always check it to see if it's darkening any, and if it does, I'll make sure to go ahead and change it. So like I said, that Kawasaki is rocking, still holding it together. Rolling down the country road here, so you can hear everything bouncing around. But just finished my Monster Rehab strawberry lemonade. Y'all need to try those. So I guess a little bit of a shout out to Monster Energy there. May need to tag them in this video as well. I have also have a shorts video I'll be probably putting up, so y'all keep an eye out for that. And like and share that one if you get to my nose itching. If you get the chance to. Man, I gotta cut my own grass, I think. Yep. So busy cutting everybody else's, I gotta get mine cut. So, but yeah, been an eventful day. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. As always, a lot of me talking as of late, but I did get some video footage of some mowing. Like I said, I hope you all enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm gonna try to put this one together, and just want to say thank y'all to for everybody who supported the channel. If you haven't gotten to do so yet, hit that subscribe button down at the bottom, and waving at my father-in-law. So hit that subscribe button at the bottom. Leave me a comment on anything in the video. Let me know your thoughts, and hopefully you enjoyed it. As I said, thank y'all as always. Leave me a comment, thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and again, thank you for the support. And as I always want to leave the video with a y'all be safe, be kind, be blessed. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks everybody.